The trade talks, which have lasted for over 2 years, reportedly fell apart over disagreements on rules for exporting meat and cheese. Years of negotiations have ended in a post-Brexit trade deal between the UK and Canada collapsing after Kemi Badenoch refused to budge on rules for meat and cheese trade. Both sides have exchanged barbed words after talks, which had lasted for more than 2 years, were halted yesterday. Britain is Canada's third-largest single-country trading partner at over 46 billion Canadian dollars, 27 billion pounds a year. After officials representing British Trade Secretary Kemi Badenoch and Canadian Trade Minister Mary Ng met yesterday, they agreed to suspend talks following 8 rounds of discussions that resulted in a stalemate. Ms. Ng has been in touch with Ms. Badenoch to express our disappointment, The Telegraph reported. Business and Trade Committee Chair Liam Byrne accused the government of trying to create trade policies on bluff and bluster. He said, "The government has learned a lesson. Trade negotiations are tough, even with close friends like Canada. There are difficult trade-offs and both sides have their minimum demands and red lines. Hubris has now collided with cold, hard reality. Having tried to run trade policy on bluff and bluster, the government is waking up to the fact that we can't just churn out free trade agreements on a conveyor belt, unless we keep caving in and just give other countries everything they want every time." Formal talks with Canada over a new trade began in 2022 to replace the Comprehensive Economic Trade Agreement, a temporary deal in place following Britain's departure from the EU. The UK pushed to extend one of the measures under that temporary agreement that would allow exports of British cheese to Canada to be subject to similar tariffs for those in the EU. Meanwhile, Canada has been pushing for more UK access to its beef and pork producers. It also wants the UK to relax a ban on beef treated with hormones. Manette Batters, president of the National Farmers Union of England and Wales, said she was glad the UK government had not given way on hormone-treated beef.